Now to a first look at a chapter of Beatles history that's now ready for a whole new generation of fans, and ABC's Phil Lipof is here with that story. Hey, Phil, good morning again.
Good morning, Gio. You know I'm a music geek, so I have to set the scene for you. 1970, April, a documentary is about to be released in the waning days of Beatlemania. It's called Let It Be, but it was sort of unfortunate timing because a month before the Beatles parted ways. So it was released in theaters, it went to VHS, then wasn't seen for decades. Now it's ready to be seen again, and it looks better than ever.
Let it be, let it be.
This morning, GMA getting a first glimpse of rock and roll history. The 1970s film Let It Be, fully restored after half a century. Director Michael Lindsay-Hogg intimately documenting the Beatles recording their 12th and final album of the same name.
Have you got enough for a good documentary?
It was so amazing as a fan of music and how music is put together to watch them doing that. What was it like for you?
I already had a little knowledge of who they were, how they operated. I was fascinated to see where they were at this stage in their life.
You were so inquisitive, and at one point, after watching them change their minds 5 or 6 times, you said, I don't even know what it is I'm shooting.
Well, no, I just knew it had the Beatles in the frame. And so I thought somehow we needed to connive amongst ourselves to get a performance somehow, get them playing. And so that's when I thought about the roof.
All cameras, take one.
That 25-minute roof performance, the last time the group ever performed together.
The four of them played on the roof with a degree of happiness they might not have had since they were teenagers. And then at the end, John Lennon says, I hope we passed the audition.
That's right.
And if anybody ever passed any audition, it was the four of them.
The meticulous restoration of the original 16mm film led by director and producer Peter Jackson.
What do you want people to know about what this was like to be around and how important this moment in time is to music in general?
This is when they were the tightest they've been. They arrived there, and then things fell apart. So this combination of, for me, sadness and also happiness, and the picture exemplifies that.
You were there at one of the most impactful, iconic moments in history, and you've captured it and let it be, and now everybody gets to see it.
And I hope they will.
All right, after seeing Let It Be, I can tell you, if you're just a casual Beatles fan, you like a few of their songs, you're going to love Let It Be. If you are a huge Beatles fan, you're going to watch this thing over and over and over again to find something new in it every single time. Either way, it is a remarkable piece of music history, and it is set to be released again, guys.
Something tells me Phil's going to be the one watching over and over and over again.
You know he is. But Phil, speaking about the new generation, your daughters.
Absolutely. Like, we were on a road trip, and I started playing a bunch of Beatles, and now my daughters love them.
Wow.
You know, just like that music can just live through the generations.
That's how it's passed on. Our
Absolutely.
thanks to Phil.
Yeah, thank you, Phil.